So good morning everyone. Welcome to Core Java. So last 3-4 days I am not able to take the session. So last topic we have seen is this is the program copy and write array list. We have seen and we are able to run this program. We have seen this program. Maybe recording is not there. So today we will upload the recording after this session. But yeah, so today topic is copy and array set. So what is copy and array set? Let's have some understanding, right? So it is a child of set interface. Okay. Copy and arrays, copy and write array set is a class, which is implementation of set interface. Set is child of collection interface. So copy and write array set. So it is a thread safe version. It is a thread safe version of set. It is a thread safe version of set. Okay. It is it is internally implement implemented implemented by copy and write copy and write array list only. It is implemented using copy and array list only. Okay. Now insertion order is preserved. Insertion order is preserved. Okay. Duplicate duplicate objects are not allowed. Duplicate objects are not allowed. Duplicate objects are not allowed. As it is a thread shape. So I'll always remember thread shape. You have to think about multiple thread shape means multiple thread can able to perform read operation. Okay? Multiple threads can able to perform read operations. Can able to perform read operation. Okay? But for every update operation a separate copy will be created. Separate copy will be created. Okay. As this update operation, a separate copy is created, so it is a costly, right? Performance wise means some low performance will be there, and cost wise means objects are memory is there, na? Memory is associated with cost, right? So while one thread is iterating the set, the other thread is allowed to modify. So we are not getting concurrent modification exception. You remember, right? What is concurrent modification exception? When one thread is already not a new word, because yesterday, in previous session, we understand what is this concurrent modification exception. Let me check my notes. Somewhere I have explained you. Already you know, but I'm checking. I'm checking. 1 second. We have seen the right advanced collection. When I start, I explain you this here. Concurrent modification exception. Already I explained you. Okay. So what is concurrent modification? Concurrent means what? Parallel. Modification means when someone is doing modification. Exception means you know, right? What is exception? So by combining this word concurrent, when two threads are working, concurrent means two threads, more than one thread. So one thread is doing some operation, another thread is trying to update. So that is called at that time exception is thrown. That is concurrent modification exception. So while one thread iterating, while one thread iterating set, the other threads are allowed, to modify, to modify, to modify, modify set, and and we won't get concurrent modification exception. This is what the benefit. We are not getting concurrent modification exception when we are using what? This concurrent copy and write reset. Okay. Now iterator iterator of copy uh, copy on write copy and write erase it copy and write erase it can perform only read operation can perform only read operation and won't perform remove operation. Okay. Otherwise we will get unsupported operation exception. Otherwise we will get unsupported operation exception. So this is what the exception we will get if we try to do this. Means iterator is doing one read operation and doing remove operation both at the same time. Then what we will get? Unsupported operation. One thing at a one time is out. Okay? No. What are the constructor? What are the constructor involved? Constructor involved. So the constructor involved is let me copy this name. Big name na. Let me copy this. Copy and write erase it. Let me variable name s equal to what? New copy and erase it constructor. This is the default constructor. It will create what? It will create empty constructor. Similarly, this is another constructor with some parameter. What kind of parameter? It take collection. Means any type of collection when we pass here. So what kind of output we will get? Copy and write erase set. So any kind of collection can be converted to copy and erase set. Let's have one program, guys. Let's have one program. Okay. Okay. Let me remove this old code, previous code. I'm removing this. Okay. Let me add one main method. Public static void main. Public static void main. String of args. This is main method, right? What we required, guys? So I'm creating one copy and array list. S equal to what? New of copy of array set. Okay. Control Shift O. All right. Imported. So can I use this inside this? Let me create object inside this main method. Okay. Now I created this. So now I am doing s.add. I am trying to do s.add. I am trying to add some string data. Let me add Amit. Then s.add Kumar. S.add Rajesh. I'm adding Rajesh now. Rajesh. Okay. These are the data I added. Okay. One second. Now, here, let me system.out.println. I'm just trying to print what? S. Okay. Let me run this program. Okay. So now what you will do, guys, you just try to do iteration. How we did in previous program, right? Let me copy this code here, Control C. I want you guys to do this. Let me do Control Z now. We are able to print, right? Now I am doing Control Z. I want you to do this thing. Okay? How we added the data here? HM.add, right? In previous program in copy and array list. Same way you have to use this program. I'm giving this assignment to you. Add this data. Once the data is added, okay, use the iterator, okay, and just remove instead of thread.sleep, just do one thing. Just remove and try what you are getting. Are you able to update, remove everything? This point are validating or not? This is your assignment. Check this. Because iterator of on copy array list can perform only read operation and cannot remove. So do iteration for this program, what I note down, and try to remove this. Then you are getting this exception or not. This is you have to check. I believe you should be comfortable because more than 100 to 200 program we have seen so far. So this is similar to this program. Already you understand this program. No need to write this wide run multi-threading concept. Just simple inside main method. Instead of this, just paste this part. This part you have to add here. Let me copy this. Let me copy this. Control Shift 2. Right? So what you have to iterate? What you have to iterate? S. Instead of HM, you have to pass what? S. Once you are passing the SC, iterator is coming, right? Okay. Then you have to do some sysout. And at the same time, you have to just remove. Right? Same thing. Instead of this HM, remove this. Let me remove this. I will do that. No problem. Let me uncomment thread this part. I don't want thread concept here. I don't want t dot start also. I don't want object creation for this also. No need. So what I am doing, copy an array list. Iterator we are doing. Iterator we have. What we are doing, string we are getting. Okay. No need this. Let me remove this. Okay. The value offset is what? This something. What I am trying to print here is S. Control X space here. Let me run this program. Same thing will be there. The value of how many time I am printing that number of loop. It is every time it is printing. Okay. Now I will keep here so that outside the loop, Control S. Run a Java application. See, this is printing this first line. Okay. This is printing first line. Now see, again I have done. You should be able to write like this. First line, this is printed by this line. This loop is printing every time. First time Amit, second time Kumar, third time Rajesh. Again, this is printing. Okay. So try in this way and try to remove. I can write one line and we can remove, but I want you to do this practice. So this is copy and erase it, guys. Copy and erase it. Okay. Please try this. Just add as something as dot remove, right? As dot remove and try this. You are able to do that or not. So this is all about what? Copy and erase it. No. No. Now our next topic is fail fast versus fail safe iterator. What is fail safe? Important interview question. Fail safe versus fail fast. Fail safe versus fail fast iterator. Fail safe versus fail fast iterator. Okay, fail safe versus fail fast iterator. So what is fail fast? What is fail fast? Something failing immediately, right? While one thread interview question. Remember, when one thread iterating collection, when one thread iterating collection, iterating collection, other thread, other thread, other thread, try to perform, try to perform, try to perform any modification, any modification. ठीक है? Immediately, immediately, iterator fails by raising which exception? Concurrent modification exception by raising concurrent modification exception, concurrent modification exception, concurrent modification exception. ठीक है? this type of this type of this type of iterator, this type of iterator, this type of iterator called as fail fast, fail fast iterator, fail fast iterator. Example is, for example, let me show you one collection example. I am removing this program now. I don't want this. I am commenting this. Everything I am commenting inside main method. This is our main method area. So I am writing inside main method only, but in this place. I am creating what? Array list. Array list AL equal to what? New array list. Okay, this is fine. Now do Control Shift 2. Array list is created. It should be smaller. Array list is created. Control Shift 2. Control Shift 2. Array list is created. Now AL dot add. AL dot add. AL dot add. Amit I am doing. AL dot add Rakesh I am doing. AL dot. Okay. So now I am doing one iteration. Now try to observe what is fail fast. Already you know. AL dot what AL dot iterator. I am applying iterator on what? Array list. AL dot. Okay. Now what we need to do? While loop I am applying. While loop I am applying. While loop I am applying. Now what is iterator? Iterator should return something na. Let me take return type of iterator Alt Shift L. The iterator we got right now. Let me do. This is the variable iterator. Iterator dot has next. Iterator dot has next. Iterator dot has next. Now inside this loop we are checking whether the next value is there or not. So if it is true, it will go inside while loop. Iterator dot next. Then what we have to do? Next value it is having or not. It is going to give some return type. That is output. That is output. Some object. But what kind of data we are adding? String. So let me convert into string. So we need to typecast here. How we can do typecast? In this way we can do typecast. Typecast is done, right? Now this is reading. This is reading. Can I add some data also? AL dot add in array list. Can I do add some one more name? SRK. Can I do SRK add? Let me run this program. It is throwing concurrent modification exception now. So concurrent modification exception is coming. So internally fail fast iterator use is trying to modify this collect array list. So this type of iterator is called fail fast. These are fail fast, right? At the same time, I will change this array list. So what is my definition? Collection in which one thread is reading, one thread is modifying. They are getting concurrent modification exception. The iterator which we are applying, those type of iterator are fail fast. But the moment I will change what instead of array list, I will use copy, copy, copy on write, copy on write, copy on write array set. Just I'm using array set. S equal to new copy on array, copy on array set, copy on array set. Let me do control shift to copy and write array set. Sorry, copy on write array set. Control shift to. Oh my god, copy and write. Okay. Now, just I replace what array list to copy and array list. Now just same program I am running. One second, one second, one second. One second. Copy. I am doing AL na here. Let me make this. I am need to comment this array list, and I need to use this variable AL. Then it will take what? Then it will take array list. I am not printing anything. I'm not printing anything. That's why you are not getting any output. Okay, let me print also. But no exception, right? No exception. No exception. Let me run this program. Right? I added SRK successfully, right? When you am using copy and array set, no exception. So when we are using iterator with the help with using with on top of which collection, which collection we are using, and based on that, whether we are getting concurrent modification exception or not. If we are getting concurrent modification exception, then it is fail fast iterator. And if we are not getting any concurrent modification exception, it is a fail safe. Hope you are good. So what are the example of fail safe? Same definition. It is fail fast. Let me copy Control Z, Control C. Let me paste here. Fail safe only. Try to perform and modify. No exception. Immediately iterator. Let me remove this line. When one thread is iterating collection, the other thread try to perform any modification, any modification, any modification without any exception. Okay, without any exception. This type of iterator is called fail-safe iterator. So what is the example of fail-fast iterator, guys? Array list. What kind of collection is throwing array list? Exception vector. Then what is next? Hash map. Hash set. These are example of what? Fail-fast iterator. Example. Okay. What is the example of fail-safe iterator? What is the example? What are the example? Concurrent hash map. Concurrent hash map. Next is copy on write. Copy and write array list. Next is what? Copy and write array set. So these are example of what? Fail-safe iterator. Hope you are good, right? Okay. Now, the next topic is enum set. What is enum set? Okay. It is a special design set of implementation collection applicable for enum. You don't know enum, right? enum already in one of the session we had discussed what is enum. It is for some constant. Okay. So to hold some constant. So let's take some program also. So let me give some theory. It is a special design implemented collection applicable for enum applicable applicable for enum. ठीक है, applicable for enum. Enum set is enum set is enum set is implemented as bit vector which improve performance performance performance. ठीक है, okay. Let me take some program and some construction, and I'll also give some theory also. The elements, right? Elements. What do you mean by elements? For example, when we are passing some data, string is the data. Amit and Rakesh are element. So what kind of data we are adding? What kind of data we are adding? Those are called elements. So element of enum set, in element of enum set should be of same type. Should be of same type. Same type. ठीक है? Okay. Next point. Enum iterator never through concurrent modification exception. In shortcut, I am writing CME. So it is never through concurrent modification exception. ठीक है? No. Inside enum set, we cannot add null. We cannot add null. Otherwise, we will get null pointer exception. Otherwise, we will get shortcut. I am typing in a null pointer exception. NP. ठीक है? No. Enum set is an abstract class. Hence, we cannot create object directly. Interface and abstract class, right? You know, right? We cannot create object. So we using new keyword. Okay? So it has two child class. So one is regular enum set. The first one is regular enum set. And the second one is what? Jumbo enum set. So with this, you can create a class and you can create an object using regular enum set or jumbo enum set. Okay? We will see that. Similarly, enum set, we have enum map. Similarly, we have what? Enum map. Enum set, similarly, we have enum map. What is enum map? It is specially designed for map to use enum. ठीक है? Iterator never through. Iterator of enum map never through concurrent modification exception. What is CME? I am writing shortcut. CME is for concurrent modification exception. Okay? Null key is allowed. Null keys, when we are seeing map, right? Key value. So null key is not allowed, not allowed. Otherwise, what exception we can expect? Otherwise we will get null pointer exception. Which exception, guys? Which exception? Null pointer exception. Okay. No. Let me take one program here. Let me take one program here. Let me comment this. This program, previous program is commented. Okay, this. Now, let me add here one program. Enum map. Enum map I am using. Enum map. It is expecting what? Some priority. We will see that. What is priority? Priority, comma, string. What kind of priority we are giving to enum? We will see that. Equal to what? New enum map. Enum map. It is also going to take two values. One is priority, comma, string. Okay? Comma, string. Enum map priority. Okay? Now here I need to write priority class. Priority dot class. And end this text. Control Shift 2. What is the here is the error? Let me create one priority class. New class. I'm creating one class. Not class, guys. Sorry, my bad. I need to create one enum. With this example, you will understand what is enum also. I'm giving them enum. Try to observe now. This is enum. What is mean by enum? I am giving some priority. Some priority that is low, comma, medium, comma, high. I am giving some constant. That's why it is coming like this. Save this. Some values are given. I am giving. Now I am using save this. Control Shift O. So no error. What is new enum map? My spelling mistake. Priority. Copy this class name. Copy here. Spelling mistake. Screen struct. 1 second. Yeah. Paste here. Yeah. So we have created one enum map. Now we can give some constant. How we can give some constant? Now m dot put. This is for constant, guys. Enum is also always used for some constant. Class dot priority is the class name. So priority dot I can give low, high, medium, right? Dot low, not low. This is the first value, right? Second value is something low priority, string low priority. I am giving some message. Same thing I can use m dot put low priority, high priority, some constant. These are used for constant, guys, key value. Low something I can use medium. This is high. What is priority? I like how we can create class in interface abstract class. So enum is used to hold the constant. Okay. Now, so I have created this. Now let me print this system dot out dot system dot out dot println. I'm just trying to print this m. I'm trying to print this m. Let me run this program. Key values coming now. Low means something key and value. Map means key and value. But with the help of enum, this is also constant. And this is also some value for this constant. So low is a constant which we can use anywhere in the program. What it hold? Low priority. Medium means medium priority. Let me give here medium priority. What is this? For this high priority. High priority. Low priority, you can solve in 1 day. In 1 day, something you can solve in 12 hours. High priority means you can some English statement you can solve in 1 or 2 hours, not more than that, right? Something which we require, some statements. This kind of statement you can give some constant. See, low means some, okay, some low constant is coming in your program. By seeing that, user can understand. Low priority, you can solve your puzzle in 1 day. You can solve your ticket in 1 day. You can solve your issue in 1 day. They are low priority, high priority issue, right? For example, you are doing some banking transaction, some 1,000 rupees by mistake deducted. You will create a ticket with your bank. The ticket is low priority, high priority, medium priority. This kind of constant we can define in our coding in this way. So by seeing this low means this kind of ticket we can fix in 1 day. If the ticket are medium, we can solve in 12 hours. If the ticket is very high priority, it means it requires immediate attention. So we can, so this way we can define some in, hope you are good. Okay. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, you are able to understand, right? What we seen?
Yes.
We are able to complete collections, advanced collections also. Okay. So going
Yes, sir.
forward means we have successfully completed our core Java sessions. Okay. It took we started our journey from 10th of January. Okay. 2025. And now today is what? Now today is what? 21 May. Right? Almost how many months we have spent, guys? Can you please tell me? Hello?
4 months.
Almost 4 months, right?
Yes.
Each day we have whatever the session, like 80, 90 sessions we have taken, right? More than 90 sessions we have taken, right? Some
Yes,
recordings I need to upload. More than 90 sessions. I committed for 100 session plus minus 10. So 90 session we have spent on core Java. And every time we have new topic, not repeated topic. So you know how much benefit importance of core Java is there. So without core Java, nothing is there. So always remember, you have to practice, keep on practicing. If
Yeah.
you don't practice core Java, what will happen? Your concept will be, you forget the concept. But if you keep on practicing at least 1 year, then those concepts will be in your brain. When you are working, also don't feel that you have joined some company. So what is the importance? Actual jump coding will come, then this core Java will help you. So always, whenever you are having issue, just go to that particular recording. You can recall your concept, what we have discussed. Okay. In this week, I will definitely share rest of the notes also, and we will join this meeting for a couple of days for core Java programs, right?
Yes.
So we join for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We will have some core Java coding program, which are interview related. Okay, 2, 3 program, and we will plan for upcoming our project. If we discuss, I will plan accordingly when to start by end of this month or by first week of June. I will share those details in channel. Be in touch with me. Always watch, observe the channel anyhow, and you can join Jenkins morning Jenkins batch is going on. DevOps batch you can attend that. Currently, we have master slave configuration. So please attend those. Today recording will upload. Tomorrow is the practical for master slave configuration. Okay. And this meet use for our core Java interview programs. Okay. And if anything's required, that also concept slowly we will explain you guys. Okay.
Sir, before started the project batch, you will take a webinar on that, no?
I
Means
will take webinar. I will take webinar.
Workshop.
Workshop,
on,
end
sorry,
to
what?
end to,
Yes.
I will take one end-to-end workshop. But before that, because I am also occupied these days, that's why 3-4 days I did not take session, as I mentioned. So I will take one webinar, okay, workshop. Then new people will also come. Then we will decide what to do and how to do. We will plan accordingly. I'm stopping my recording. 1 second.